Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to delve deeper into new love and your soulmate by doing another spread. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Give me one second. Ooh, look, you're falling out on the table before I can even finish shuffling the cards. Hold on one second. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, Scorpio. Overall energy for this week's reading is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is about, you doing the work. I feel like your person is doing the work as well. And in order for the two of you to come together, because with the Fool, Aries energy, you're wanting to take that leap of faith, and so is your person. You're both wanting to be happy with each other with the Ten of Cups, have a family, love, all of that jazz with the Ten of Cups. And with the Parish card, this is your energy. It is talking about transformation. There has to be an ending in order to have a new beginning, okay? Because there's your new beginning there with the sun, okay? Excuse me. Underneath this is the Chariot card. This is Cancerian energy. Your person could have Cancer placements, or you may have. With the Chariot, this is talking about overcoming obstacles in order to have victory. And then here's your person with the Emperor, Aries energy. This is talking about, divine counterpart energy, someone who is your soulmate, okay? And then underneath this is the Four of Wands, which can talk about stability. It's a marriage card. It can talk about celebrations as well, okay? So we're going to start by clarifying this Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Hold on. All right, Scorpio, we're going to have to talk. Okay, first card. This is your twin, distant, going separate ways. So we're going to throw this to the side. Okay, so your person is admiring your beauty. They find you very, very attractive, okay? It could be, they could find you attractive to the point to where it is unnerving for them. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just you make them nervous is what I mean, okay? All right, then we have holding on to past karma, past grudges. Come on, Scorpio, okay? Look. It's me talking to you now. And we know that we love to do some shit like this, okay? But this is about you stepping into a new timeline. Even though there are people that deserve it. I know, because I'm a Scorpio. And I know it just be that one damn person where you be like, I got to hold this grudge because this motherfucker deserve it, right? I'm saying all of this to say, even though that may be true from a Scorpio to a Scorpio, you got to let go of these things because you're attaching this energy to yourself. And when you don't let it go, you're dragging it into your relationship. So if you want all them motherfuckers from the past to come into this relationship with you and your person, keep holding on to these grudges. Okay? All right. Let's get some more cards. Okay, we have comfortability, okay? It says, this is the kind of connection that doesn't require performing. You can be messy, quiet, soft, or strong and still feel accepted. Somebody loves coffee, okay? Because I'm being drawn to the card, the cups here, okay? So this is just, about both of you being authentic and coming into this relationship with an open heart. And being that soft space for each other, okay? But you got to let go of this, Scorpio, okay? Because you dragging people that you're supposed to be letting go of. You dragging them along with you. Because remember I told you, holding on to karma, holding on to past grudges, you are not making that person upset, even though that's what you think you're doing, right? That's not what you're doing, okay? You have to find a way to cut this loose, all right? Okay. So let's pull some cards for your person. Ooh, look at that. When I cut the deck, look at that. And then the other card said action. So for some of you, this person could be coming right along real soon. Okay. Okay, when it comes to your person, they have a lot of regrets, okay? A lot of things, they may have made a lot of mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. That's life. But this person is trying to learn from those mistakes, and I feel like they're trying to rectify the things that they can. They are on a path of ascension, just like you are. Okay, then we have, see, look. Can't make it up. You heard the card fall out the damn deck. You heard me shuffle. You see, it says misunderstood, victim, lost soul. So this person is trying to get out of that victim energy, you know, trying to do whatever they can to, you know, put certain things to bed so that they can be open, fully open and ready for this connection. Okay. All right. So the first placement we're going to look at talks about soul split. It says, how does this person indicate that they're an extension of me? You're the only person so far, the only sign that got 2 cards that fell for this first question. Okay. So we got the King of Pentacles, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the 5 of Cups. So this is talking about crying over spilled milk. It's talking about the pain and the hurt and the rejection and all, you know, being left out in the cold and ghosted and left on red and all these things, all the traumatic experiences you and your person have experienced. That's what this is talking about. And then with the King of Pentacles, this is talking about what you both always wanted, something long-term, stable, and committed. You've always wanted to be with your life partner. All right? Let's clarify. Okay. Ooh, this person is going through it. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, we got 3 cards that fell. So your person's been through a lot of situations where they were abandoned. I've told you this before. This person has been globbed onto because of what they've had and not because of who they are. So they've been abandoned in a lot of situations that they thought would work out. And I feel like the same thing has happened to you. Then we have your person going through the dark night of the soul. And my heart goes out to them because I know that, you know, it's a spiritual depression for those of you that don't know. I call it D-knots. So if you hear me say D-knots, that's what I'm talking about, dark night of the soul. And they're numbing. They're numbing in some type of way. Maybe to help themselves get through this dark night of the soul. Okay? All right. I don't know if it's going to help them, though. It might make it worse. Okay. Give me one more card. Give me 1 second. You're going to love it. Your favorite card, Phil, Scorpio. So you and this person are going to be planning romantic dates, going out, dating each other. Like I said, dating with intention. Okay. Fairy tale love. Okay. So I hear I'm every woman. I hear that good old fashioned love. So it's the fairy tale love. The 2 of you are going to have together in divine timing. Of course, your favorite card. So it says things may feel slow or uncertain, but the universe is right on time. Love is unfolding exactly when it's meant to. So look, now some of you know why your person isn't here yet. You can't be dealing with nobody. You don't want to deal with nobody when they're going through dark night of the soul because they don't give a fuck about nothing. Okay? When you go through dark night of the soul, like I said, it's a depression, but a spiritual depression. It's like the things that normally, excuse me, that normally excite you, you know, the flavor and the love that you normally have for life, your zest for life, it's like it's gone, like it's taken away from you. Like there was somebody that was talking about that a few weeks ago in the comments, and they were saying the Dark Night of the Soul card came up for them, whatever sign they were. Excuse me. And in the comments they were saying that it was their birthday. I think they were a Scorpio. And then they were saying it was their birthday, and they couldn't even get out the fucking bed. So I'm saying all of this to say, this shit right here ain't no damn joke. If you have not gone through this, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, even though there are a lot of rewards that come out on the other side of this. It is a hell when you going through it. Okay, let's just be honest. It is not the most refreshing thing for you to go through. Let me say it like that. Okay. All right. So now we're moving on. The next question is talking about soul complement. It says, how does this person amplify you, Scorpio, or show you how to be better? Okay, so let's see what Spirit wants to say. Okay, so we got 2 cards that fell. We have the King of Wands, fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Knight of Pentacles, earth sign, or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I feel like this person is showing you through the way, you know, like how we talk about them in this reading. They're kind of showing you patience, right? Teaching you about patience, because even though they have to wait to, they're champing at the bit, they want to be with you as well. I feel like this person, they are very practiced when it comes to patience, okay? I feel like this is someone who would do things like, if they go to a store and they're getting ready to check out, they would go purposefully stand in the longest line in the store, you know, at the registers, in order to force themselves to learn how to be more patient. This is someone with whom they're counterintuitive. So instead of doing what everybody else would do, you know, like, oh, let me find a short, I got to get out of here, whatever, they would go and find the longest line and get in it, because they know they need to, you know, they feel like they need to work on their patience, things like that. But that's how this person got to be a boss, because they take the road less traveled. They take that path where, you know, you got to get the machete and you got to whack them damn weeds down because it's overgrown, and they create their own path. It's this type of person. This person is very ambitious, and this is someone with whom, even though they want to get to you as badly as you want to get to them, they don't have a problem with the pace, you know, that things are going, okay, with this Knight of Pentacles, especially if they're going through dark night of the soul. And then with the King of Wands, like I told you, this is somebody that's coming in to be your protector. I feel like this is going to be the first time where meeting of the minds is what I hear, where you've had a meeting of the minds with someone, okay? It's not going to just be about passion. It's not going to just be about attraction and about love and all the feels. It's also going to be about every level. Spiritually, I feel like you and this person are going to be on the same page. Mentally, I feel like a lot of morals and things, you're going to agree a lot about a lot of things. I don't feel like it's going to be everything, because you both come from different backgrounds, but I feel like where it counts, the two of you will be on the same page, okay? All right, let's clarify. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, your person is in a period of solitude. This is like the hermit energy because of that dark night of the soul, I feel like. Then we have obscurity. It says secrets, mysteries, concealing. So I feel like this person sees you sometimes, even though they watch you, they see you, as a bit of a mystery, because I feel like they have questions and things that they're champing at the bit to find out about you. And that's one of the things that makes them excited about coming together with you, is finally knowing the answers to some of these things that they may think about. Because like I told you, they watch you, but I think they still have certain questions about certain things, okay? Then we've got the commitment card showing up here. Marriage, promises, fidelity. So like I told you, this person is coming in. They are not fucking around. They're going to be dating you with the intention of it going somewhere, okay? Heading towards commitment. See? They're on the bottom of your deck. Okay. Let's get some cards for you. So you got the Two of Cups showing up here. This is a strong connection, mutual attraction between the both of you. And then we have confusion, emotions unclear. At first, you may feel like this with your person because, a lot of you are nervous, maybe a little bit anxious about this connection. Like I said, you may second guess yourself, and maybe a lot of different things like this. But, you got to figure this out. This is about you and this person coming together and figuring out how to sustain a healthy relationship with each other. And I feel like you're going to be able to do it. Okay. So we've got the friend zone showing up here. It says one of you wants more, but the other one only sees this as a friendship. You can't force chemistry when it's not there. I feel like the reason why this card is coming up is because your person is in love with you. And when the two of you first come together, you're not going to be. I feel like you may get the feelings and the intuition that this is your person, okay? But it may take some time for you to grow into that feeling of love. Some of you, it may not. It's going to be different for all of you. But I feel like that's the reason why this is showing up. It's just spirit saying that's one of the reasons why it needs to go slowly, because, you both have to take your time to get to know each other and to get to understand each other, okay? All right. So the next question is, what's the lesson? What is it you haven't learned so far, Scorpio? So we got 3 cards that fell here. we've got the Two of Wands. We have the King of Swords, air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And we have the Four of Swords here. So I feel like some of you, it's the healing you haven't gone through yet. You haven't finished your healing. Okay, you may be in the middle of it, or there may be some things that are popping up, because I told you Spirit will test you to see if you've learned certain things that you say you've learned, right? And if you find things popping up and you're getting triggered, then you're going to have to go back to the drawing board when it comes to those specific things, okay? Then we have the Two of Wands. This is about, you know, you making the choice. And I feel like what you haven't learned with this Two of Wands card is about how to make the right choice on who is the right person for you, who is the one that you need to be with. Because remember, you chose the other person before, and that was your choice. And so now Spirit is like, hold on, wait a minute, back out the way, and let us choose somebody, and then we put your choice on the side of our choice and see what you gonna choose then. This is a test too, to see if you've learned what it is you need to learn when it comes to this these connections. And then with the King of Swords, air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, with this King of Swords card, this is talking about you learning independence, okay? Because the King of Swords is independent. Like I told you, this is someone who is fully in their power, okay? Like your person, their boss energy. This is how they would show up. This is also talking about, I'm getting the working for the government. This person may be in the military. All these are the things that I'm getting for some of you. That's what's starting to come to me. But with the King of Swords, this is someone who has elevated themselves to the point to where they can be very discerning about very choosy about who they let into their lives, right? Because this is somebody who is okay. They're independent, very independent, and they're okay with it being like that. And that if they can't find somebody who rises to their level, you know, or rises to the occasion the way that they want, who mentally stimulates them, then they're, you know, they're not, they don't put up with it. They're like, you know, I want what I want because I've worked on myself to get to a certain level. And this is the energy that I feel like Spirit is wanting you to sit in, and the way that they're wanting you to show up. That's why they're telling you to focus on all the things that you focus on, that you need to focus on. And it's not just, excuse me, it's not just the healing. It's all the areas of your life. So if you've got some valleys in your area, because you know we talk about peaks and valleys. If you got some valleys in your area, like some of you with the career, if you're in a situation where you're at a dead-end job or you want to start a business, you need to start taking steps in order to do that. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm not telling you to do that. But you need to start transitioning towards what it is you came here to do, or what it is you want to do, because all of these things add to you stepping into this type of energy. Because I'm gonna tell you just like I told Libra, like me doing what I do, it makes me a more confident person, because because I'm doing what I love. And so when people ask me what I do, I used to be the stuff I used to do before. I used to be honest with you, I used to be ashamed to tell them, because I knew that I wasn't doing what the fuck I was put here to do. Because once I found this, and then I had to go out and work something else, oh my God, that was the biggest fucking heartache you could ever. I felt like a failure. It was like crazy. And so I had to overcome all that stuff. So now I'm back. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Everything has clicked into place, and I'm on the right track. So when people ask me what I do, I'm like, oh, I do this. I'm all excited. And you need to be like that. Everybody needs to be like that. Because you know they've done surveys, and they say like the majority of people, like 70-80% of people, hate their jobs. And that's crazy, because you spend so much time at these jobs. But what it is the conditioning. We've been conditioned to think that we're supposed to just go against what our intuition is telling us and just do shit just to make money. Like I said, like I always say, even people that like start businesses, they'll focus on what's the most lucrative thing instead of the thing that is, you know, is talking to their soul, that is like their soul's calling, or they feel their soul, you know, wanting to do it. Because Like, for instance, even with a channel, like doing a channel, there was a lot of times before I chose to do this that I was like, oh, I could do this because I could make a lot of money with this. I could make a lot of money with that. But I'm telling you, as somebody who been through a lot of fucked up jobs and made a lot of mistakes, go after what you enjoy to do, doing what you love to do. If you would do the shit for free, find a way to make money with it. Okay? Find a way to make money with it. Because I'm telling you, your whole world opens up when you're able, Scorpio, to do what it is you love to do. Because I said, I'm proud. I'm happy every day. When I cut this camera off, or sometimes before I cut it on, I'd be like, thank you, God, that I get to be here and to do this and to help people and stuff like that. And like I said, there is nothing like that feeling to know that you're doing what you're calling and what you came here to do, what your mission is. It's a beautiful fucking feeling. And I wouldn't want any of y'all to miss out on that. So if there's something you got in mind that you need to be doing, please start working towards it. Don't ignore that feeling. Don't push your intuition away. When you getting certain hits, psychic hits and stuff like that, because y'all intuitive just like I am, you're an empath just like I am. When you getting them psychic hits and stuff like that, you need to be listening, because that spirit talking to you, telling you where you're supposed to be headed. And like I said, I know about them fucking soul sucking jobs, because there have been jobs where I swear to God, Scorpio, I will wake up in the morning and be on the verge of tears. And sometimes I would cry. I would be sitting on the side of my bed, crying my eyes out, because I got to go to a fucking job I fucking hate. So trust me, I've been there too. That's why I feel like I experienced all this shit, so I could come on here and be able to talk to y'all about it, so that and it makes me feel good that the things that I've been through were not in vain, because it not only helped me, but I get to talk to y'all about them and use them to try to help y'all with it too. So I'm telling you, if there's something you came here to do, something that lights you up, something that you just all excited about, start to make baby steps and go towards it. Because I'm telling you, once you step into that and you able to do what you came here to do, it is nothing like that in the world. And what you don't realize, like when I always talk about shining bright like a diamond, that's what it does to you. That's what it does to you. It makes you fucking glow because you are happy. You are genuinely happy with what you're doing. And like I said, if you doing, especially you doing stuff to help people, trust me, it's gonna exponentially bring in more rewards and more blessings from spirit. Okay? All right, so let's move forward. Let's clarify. So we've got mirroring. You and your person are mirroring each other. And then we have the cycles. Your person is closing out, old cycles. They still working on themselves, even while they going through this dark night of the soul. So I got to give them their props. God damn it, they a boss. I got to give it to them. So we got the conflicted card showing up here. It says decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Your person is going through a lot because, like I said, they're putting old things to bed, okay? And going through this dark night of the soul and doing what they need to do to prepare for this connection, all right? Okay, let's pull some cards for you, see what's going on with you. Excuse me. All right, Scorpio, here we go. So, oh, Lord. There your twin, break up, make up. And then we got wounded lover. Let me pull some more cards. Hold on. Because when they fell face down. So I didn't realize that's what it was. And then look, the ice block. Okay, listen. Spirit is playing the music in my head. So this is for somebody needs to hear this. Okay? Because I hear Omarion, ice block. There's an ice block. Not ice block, ice box. There's an ice box where my heart used to be. That's what I hear in my head. So Spirit is saying, whoever this is, if you want to be in a relationship, whatever Scorpio I'm talking to, you're going to have to melt this, okay? You can't go into no connection like this. Imagine, look, put yourself in the other person's shoes. Let's just do it like this. Put yourself in the other person's shoes and imagine you stepping into the connection, all heart all open, and you done worked on yourself and you proud of yourself and you like, yeah, we're going to get in this relationship. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And then your person shows up like this. Imagine how that would feel if you know you did all this work, but then your person is like this. Think about that. Okay? So whatever this is, okay, whatever you've experienced, I get it. I get it. And like I said, I understand the tendency to hold grudges. That's just who we are. I get it. But you have to, this connection, and you stepping into this connection with this person, it is about, like I said, you stepping into a new timeline, becoming a different person. So some of these ways you used to move, you're gonna have to tone them down or cut them out if you can. Because this right here is not conducive to you having a healthy relationship with somebody. Okay? It's not at all. It's not conducive to you having a healthy relationship with anybody. And I'm not just talking about romantic. I'm talking about platonic, family relationship, anything with anybody. Okay? Then we got, look, hold on. First, we got the fifth dimensional lover. It's talking about both of you being together in the 5D, right? It's about to manifest in the 3D when the time is right. Rushing things. Who is rushing? Stop trying to rush. This person, look, I think this is why Spirit showed me this. Because this person is going through something very fucking profound at this time in their life. And they cannot rush this. There's no way they're going to force this person to go through this. This shit here is like going through a goddamn meat grinder. Okay? Because I've been through it twice. I don't want it no more. When I see this card, it fucking scares me. Because I'm like, please don't put me back through this. Because I'm telling you, it's like that for those of you who hadn't gone through it. So that's why I'm telling you, you cannot rush these things. This person is being, what do they call it? Broken on the wheel. You know, you heard that before. It's like biblical or something like that. Broken on the wheel and made anew for you and them to be together. So if they being broken on the wheel, you can fucking melt this bullshit, okay? To let them and let them in. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Hold on. All right, let's move on to the next placement. So the next placement is, hold on. I'm trying to see where the hell I was. I lost my place. Okay, 2. So we're on, what's the lesson? What is it you have not learned so far? Okay. All right. So we got the Page of Swords showing up here. Air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And then we have the Parish card showing up here. Because I did it from the wrong direction. Hold on, let me do it from the back way. I'm going to pull the third one, because that card wasn't supposed to come out. And then the Five of Swords. So what Spirit is saying is that this is about you understanding, like I said at the beginning, that there has to be endings sometimes. This is your energy. There has to be an ending sometimes in order to have a new beginning, okay? And the delays. This is about you getting through the delays and understanding that sometimes there's gonna be a delay. Sometimes you're not gonna get what the fuck you want when you want to get it. I'm telling you. When you listen to them people that talk about manifestation, especially on YouTube, understand this. It don't matter how many different things you do. You know, what do they call it? The little techniques you do and all that kind of shit. You still gotta wait. It's still manifestation. You still gotta wait until Spirit deems that you are ready for certain things to happen. Like I tell y'all, when I tell y'all about my car, I'm damn good at manifesting cars, right? I'm telling you this because this is one thing that I'm really, really good at. If I want one, I can do it. I know I can do this, right? But I had peaks and valleys when I went through the process of manifesting it. Because like I told you, I don't even know what the hell I was about to say. The universe will test you to see if what you're asking for, you really want it. That's why I say a lot of y'all are getting tested now. You got people showing up in your fucking life, triggering you. It could be family members doing shit to you. It could be all kinds of stuff going on. Just random shit. The twin could be coming back, knocking on your door, trying to call you up, text you crazy shit, and all this kind of stuff. It is to test you to see if you're ready to be in this relationship, this new relationship with this person. So you gotta just be okay with the way things are going. Okay, I understand you're a control freak. I'm a control freak too. I get it. Okay, and I am in no way judging you because of that, because I'm one too. Okay? But this is about learning patience. Okay? And it's like Spirit is pulling out everything you need to learn in this time of separation, because these things I feel like are going to have something to do with the state of your relationship with this person and the things that you're going to be able to overcome, because there's going to be issues in this connection with this person where y'all ain't going to be able to solve them in one motherfucking day. So this is about you learning patience, knowing that sometimes it's going to be delayed. Sometimes things are not going to come when you want them to. It doesn't mean it's not coming. It just means that it may not be there when you want to. Because I'm telling you, when I was manifesting my car, it was 3 separate times when I was supposed to go pick up my car, and it was a fucking problem all 3 of those times. And so if I could have just thrown my hands up and got pissed and was like, oh, I mean, I ain't gonna say I ain't get pissed, because I did get pissed. Because when you on the verge of getting some shit and it gets snatched away, that's a fucked up thing to happen. It feels like shit. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. But I couldn't give up, because if I gave up, then it's like I'm saying, well, no, I really ain't gonna, I really don't want the car or whatever the fuck. I couldn't be like that. I had to just be like, okay, some fucked up shit happened, whatever. We still gonna get this damn car. But see, I'm the type of person to where when some shit like that happened, it just made me dig in even harder. I'm like, oh, now you don't want to give it to me? Now I'm going to make sure I do whatever I got to do to get it. Because if I really want something, ain't nothing or nobody going to keep it from me. It may not come exactly when I want it to come, but it's going to motherfucking show up eventually, because I'm going to hold the fucking total line and fucking hold on to the shit until it shows up like it's supposed to. So I'm telling you all of this to tell you that when you trying to bring something in like this, something that you've never experienced before, it's a whole bunch of shit that has to come together in order for this to happen. Okay? I remember I was watching this YouTube video like months ago, and this guy was talking about manifestation, and he was equating it to the equivalent of, on the oh God, the Squid Games. The first game with the big ass dog with the big head, and it was saying na 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 na, and then when it turned, you had to stop, and then when you turn it back, when the head turned back, you had to move. So I'm talking about that because that's how manifestation works, right? If you looking when the doll is looking, right? It's like that's you the doll. And when your head turns and you looking, it's like everything stops. All the stuff stops, right? And then when your head turns back, everything starts moving the way it's supposed to move in order for you to get what you need to get. So the reason why I'm telling you this is that you just got to go with the flow when it comes to these delays that are going on here, because Spirit is showing you what is happening. Most people don't get to see that. Because even when this stuff was going on with my car, I didn't know everything that was going down. But at the end of it, when I finally got it, I realized why Spirit wouldn't let me have it when I wanted it, because there were discounts and other things that I would not have been privy to and would not have gotten if I had gotten it that first time. Things wouldn't have been exactly right. And see, that's what Spirit is about. They don't want you to just get it. They want it to be exactly right for you. And so you gotta commend Spirit for that shit. Okay? Because everybody don't love you like that, where they trying to make sure everything is perfect for you. Okay? So that's why I say when y'all get upset and you get angry and you talk, oh, well, person, this person is going through shit, baby. They're going through shit, but they still trying to show up the right way. So that's why I'm telling you, calm down. The person is coming. Spirit, There ain't been no fucking week that you come here, since you've been coming here, that I told you this person wasn't coming. So you gonna have to calm down, understand that they are coming. They are gonna show up eventually, okay? Because remember that reading we did, I told you weeks ago, where Spirit was saying the person gonna fucking show up, whether you want them to show up or not. So that tells you right there, it's destiny. It's destined. It's supposed to happen. What is for you will always show up. It ain't gonna show up, but it don't say in the fine print that's going to show up exactly when you want it to show up. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. There are certain things that you can manifest it like that to the minute and to the time. But you gotta be, that's like advanced manifestation, okay? It's advanced manifestation, and that's not gonna work on every single thing. And what you gotta understand too is we are in the timeline we're on, and the shit we experiencing and the things we going through as twin flames, it's not the same as all this other shit that people be going through. Because like I said, you be hearing people, oh, that shit don't work. It was somebody in the comments earlier this week talking about some, twin flames, that's just something for the y'all to just, people to just be okay and, being okay or accepting, bad behavior and all this kind of stuff. I just blocked their ass because I was like, bitch, I'm not finna fucking argue with you because you don't know nothing about this. Because anybody that's coming to you telling you this shit don't exist, they have no fucking clue. Because we all can't be fucking hallucinating. We all can't be going through the same thing. Why is it we all going through the same things if the shit don't exist? Why is Spirit reading about this and saying that it exists if it don't exist? So that's what I'm saying. We all humans on this earth. And so everybody can't tell you everything about every part of life. Because like I tell y'all, like the conspiracy theorist people, right? How do we know for sure that what some of that stuff, them, even though it sound crazy, twin flames sound crazy to some people. So we know what the fuck we going through, right? We know what we going through. We know this is real because we've experienced it, right? So who are we to say that the conspiracy people don't know what the fuck they talking about? That's what I keep trying to tell folks. I'm like, just because you ain't experienced it, it don't mean that it's not real. That's what this has taught me. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, we going down a different fucking hallway than some of these other people that's in this lifetime. So because of that, you are getting rewards and things, even though you having fucked up experiences and stuff like that, experiences that, like I told you, would completely obliterate a normal fucking human being. All right. So that's why I say you got to be earth angels. You have to be soul. You got to be soul tribe. You got to be all these things. They talk about, what is it? Indigo children and all this stuff. We have to be these things because all of these things, I'm telling you, most people's lives, they don't go through the kind of shit that we go through. Okay. That's why I'm trying to get y'all to understand this. So because of that, our rewards for going through it are going to be different and going to be better than what other people experience. So saying all of that and knowing that, you just going to have to be okay, Scorpio, with the delays. Because know that it is coming. Know that it ain't no, spirit ain't never tell you it ain't coming, right? So you just going to have to hold on and live your life. Because I told you this separation time is for you to get your life together, for you to fill in whatever voids you need to fill in and fix whatever it is you need to fix. So when it's time, the time is right, you're going to get what it is you're supposed to get. Don't get caught with your pants down. That's what I'm trying to tell you, okay? So we got the Five of Swords showing up here. And this is about you learning how to win at all costs. That's saying, fuck, like I said, fuck the delays. Who cares? Remember, this is about you digging in your damn heels like I dug in my heels for that damn car. I was like, I'm going to get that fucking car. I said, I don't give a fuck how many times you tell me fucking no. I'm going to keep coming back till you give it to me. That's how I looked at it, okay? So you got to look at it the same way, okay? As in what is for you is not going to pass you by. Because like I said, I knew that fucking car was mine. I knew it was mine. So you got to know that this person is yours and that you're going to get this person no matter what the fuck you see, no matter what anybody says, no matter anything. Just like you going through the twin flame thing. It don't matter what nobody say. It don't matter what, they try to tell you, you know what the fuck you experiencing. So like with this, you know what's supposed to happen. Spirit is telling you every week. So stop flipping out. Because like I said, this person is going through something very dark right now. Okay. And they got to be able to work through it. And so, when you do stuff like that, you're mirroring, right? You're mirroring each other. And you don't want to put no undue stress on this person because they already going through something with this dark night of the soul. So focus on what you got going on and know that it's not this person not wanting to be there. It's not none of that stuff. Because I know a lot of times when the stuff don't show up when you want to, you start to reject, you start to second guess, you start to doubt. And you don't want to do those things, okay? You want to always find a way to believe and to know that this person is coming, okay? All right, let's move on. I done talked you to death. Let's go. Okay. I hear Rihanna by Love on the Brain. That's what I hear. So we got family showing up. This person wants to have a family with you. Like I said, they are mute right now because, like I said, they got things going on. They can't come until the time is right. But this person is coming in the spirit of intimacy, bonding. You're going to have sexy times, sensual times, confiding in each other. Like I said, when it's time for the two of you to come together, trust me, you're going to get your just desserts. You're going to get your justice, okay? Spirit is telling you during this time, you need to be cutting off the things that no longer serve you. Because I told you, in order to have this person, you got to cut out all the fucking riffraff. And it don't matter if it's family riffraff, fucking people that you done known 20 years riffraff. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's time for you to cut people out of your life and things out of your life that no longer serve you. That's why I'm telling you about the job. You got to start to cut out all these things and make a plan. I ain't telling you to, like I told you, I'm not telling you again. I'm not telling you to go quit your job. I'm telling you to start to transition into what it is that you came here to do, because time waits for no one. Time waits for no one. You don't know how many years you got here, just like I don't know how many years I got here, but I know I'm going to spend the rest of my time doing the best I can, doing all of the things that I've always wanted to do. Because people, you see how people dying, and it ain't even their time to go. It's people getting murdered, all kinds of stuff. So you got to understand that. You got to understand that this is about you transforming and letting go of things that no longer serve you. This is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Stop focusing on this person because they got stuff that they got to do. So then we got the block passion card. It says when passion is blocked, it usually reflects something deeper. It's time to look beneath the surface and ask what's not being expressed. So this brings me back to the damn ice box, the ice block card here. Okay? Whatever you got frozen here with this ice block, you need to be spending your time melting this. Okay? So you can be ready for this person. Because it's like I said, this person is going through damn hell in the handbasket right now. And you need to be focusing on what you got going on. Okay? All right, so the next question is, what is it you've missed so far while focusing on the negatives or the worry or the doubt? Okay? Okay, so we have the Justice card, this Libra energy. Justice card, Libra energy, the Hermit card, which is Virgo energy, and we have the Nine of Cups. So Spirit is telling you, you're missing it. You're missing the fact that your person is coming. Spirit has told you, yes. The answer is yes. Look, they on the bottom of the damn deck. Your person is coming. You being told every week that the person is coming, that it's cooking. They got certain things to do. Remember I told you about the cake and the pie? You can't take the cake and the pie out of the oven early. This person is cooking. They going through remember the Ascendant card? They going through an awakening. Okay? So you want this person to be right because that's what you deserve. After all the bozos and the clowns and all the shit you've been through, you deserve to have somebody in your life treat you the right way. So you got to think enough of yourself and to love yourself enough to say, you know what? That is what I deserve. I deserve the best. And it don't matter. It's the best needs to take as long as it needs to take to come, because you not looking at anything less than that. Remember, it's that King of Swords energy. Remember I told you, somebody who is discerning, they know they top level, they know they top shelf. And so they want their person to be the same way. And if that person is not like that, they like, So this is about you recognizing that and realizing this person is making sure they're coming in as their best self. So you gotta back off and give them a chance to do what they need to do. Okay? So there's the Hermit energy. Spirit is telling you, heal yourself. Okay? You got your rewards on the way. Some of you are already getting things already. Okay? And then work on yourself with the Hermit. Heal yourself, because you are about to get your karmic justice. Okay? And it's going to be a beautiful thing. Okay, let's clarify. Again, your person, they're going through a metamorphosis. Okay? And because of that, all right, they are surrendering to what is going on. Okay, yeah, they are, telling certain things goodbye. leaving things behind, you know, creating their own closure so they can move forward and having perspective changes. So it's about, you know, them learning, you know, how to be better off, to find their happiness and clear their headspace. This is about clarity as well. Okay. Okay, let's pull cards for you. Okay, so the two of you are telepathically sending each other love songs. And then we've got abandoned, not committed. This is just about the both of you having been in connections. Because remember, they had, wasn't it them that had the abandoned card? Yeah, they had the abandoned card. You got it showing up on your side as well. So you both have been in situations where you were abandoned by people who were supposed to love you. And some of you, it was your fucking family too, back in the day. Okay, so these are the things that are holding you back. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay, it says, you're dimming your light to keep the peace. Love should never require self-abandonment. All right? So you got to think about it. When you are all upset because this person hasn't shown up yet, it's like you're abandoning yourself, because you're telling yourself, oh, I don't deserve, you know, this person to be in top shape, or, you know, top shelf. I just deserve anything that comes. That's what you're saying when you like, well, why they not here? Oh, what's going on? And that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You got to look at how you are self-sabotaging yourself. And those of you that are saying, with the list, remember we talked about the list? Oh, if they don't have this, they don't have this, they don't have that. Like, it was somebody in the comments talking about if they person don't, if their person is not like a light-skinned Latino or some stuff like that, they don't want them. And I'm like, what? I'm like, huh? Like I said, I had the list too, but like I told you, everybody don't come in the packages that you want. Like, for instance, I think I told this story before. I don't know if I told y'all this. I remember there was this lady that used to be on TV. She's a matchmaker, and she had a husband. She's like, was married to this guy, and they were like deeply in love with each other. And they've been married like all these years, like 30 years or some shit like that. And I remember her talking about it. Like when she talks to these people that she was helping to matchmake and stuff. And she said, yeah, she said, do I wish my husband was like 6'5" or some shit like that? She said, yeah. She said, but that's not going to stop me from loving him. That's not going to stop me from, you know, us being together and having, because her I think her husband was like, either they were the same height or maybe he was like an inch taller than her or something like that. And she was a pretty petite woman. She wasn't very tall. And so, but she wanted somebody really tall. So she had the list, but the dude didn't come in the package she wanted it in, but she didn't send the motherfucker back neither. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Scorpio, you got to ask yourself, do you want to motherfucking be loved, or do you just want it when you want it? Because a lot of times, like I'm telling you with the car, if you get it when you want it, it's not going to be right. So do you want it to be right? Or do you want the person to come when they're supposed to, and for you to be loved and have exactly what it is you want? Because like I said, Spirit is trying to make it perfect for you. All right? And that's a blessing to have somebody that wants to do that for you. Okay, let's move forward. Then we've got, what can you learn that's going to help you maintain this connection in a healthy manner? So we got the Three of Swords and we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is about, with the Three of Swords, I feel like you learning how to let go of this old pain and betrayal. Because that's why, look, that's why this is showing up. That's why this damn ice block is showing up. Because some of you hadn't let go. This is about turning this fucking card upside down and letting these swords fall out. And it's also about making the choice. Because remember, this is about threes. It's about third party, right? One sword is you, one sword is your person, and one sword is the ex. And then the same thing for your person. One is you, one is your soulmate, and the other one is their ex. So this is about you learning how to let go of this shit. Understand that it happened. It was a lesson, and completely let it go. Because remember, I told you, if you're not indifferent, where you don't give a fuck one way or the other about the person, you're not healed. You have not healed things with them. Then we got the Seven of Pentacles showing up here. This is talking about, you know, planting seeds for what it is you want to happen. So it's about you in your mind. That's what this card is talking about. In your mind. Just like when we talk about this person coming, instead of being upset and why this person, why they ain't here, instead of just saying, my person is doing, this is planting a good seed. My person is doing their best to make their way to me. And they're doing what they need to do to come to me in the right way. And so I'm going to be patient and let this play out the way that it's playing out, because spirit is trying to make sure everything is perfect for me. This is how you plant those types of seeds. Or when you could, I'm telling you, better get ready, Scorpio, because I keep telling you, these motherfuckers is going to descend when the two of you come together. This twin and your person's ex, because they both got the same type of motherfucking attitude where they, you don't walk away from them. They let you go when they let you go, that type of shit. So you gonna have to get ready, baby, because they gonna be testing all your fucking shit when the two of y'all come together. So that's why I say your communication gonna have to be on point. You're gonna have to really trust each other, all of these things. That's why you might want to keep this on the DL from the people around you until you and this person get on a good common ground and forge a good bond with each other. Because I'm telling you, they coming. You just like you can't stop this person from showing up, your person from showing up, you can't stop these motherfuckers from coming either. Because you're gonna have to make a choice. And that's a part of the way this is supposed to play out. Okay? All right, let's verify. Okay, so for your person, they're looking back. See, they looking back, but you don't see no grudges being held, right? They looking back at the past and learning from it, but they're not holding on to shit. Okay? Like I said, that's something that we do, but it's something that we need to learn to let go of, especially when it's somebody that somebody that's dear to you, somebody that love you the way this person love you. You got to learn how to put the fucking knife down, put the gun down, put it down, okay? And not fight this person, because this person will do anything in the world for you, Scorpio. This person is going to give you that same time how we ride or die. This motherfucker's ride or die just like you are. They ride or die just like we are. So that's why I'm telling you, don't look the gift horse in the mouth. In the mouth. Realize the blessings that you got coming towards you. Okay? So we got the Divine Feminine card. This person knows that you are their divine counterpart. Okay? Take it as it resonates, guys. Make it fit. Okay? And then we got, look, ecstasy, baby. Ecstasy. Listen to the words that are describing this fucking connection. You don't hear people use words like that when they talk about their relationship. You don't hear that. That's what I'm telling you. You don't live an ordinary life. You're not getting ordinary rewards is what Spirit is saying. Okay? So you chasing thrills, excitement, having a good time. Like I said, you and this person are going to push the envelope. You got the fucking 10 of Cups showing up. The damn Fool. Look at these cards. Look, the 8 of Pentacles, the Chariot, like all the beautiful cards in the deck showing up to clarify your relationship. See, they're waiting on you. This person is waiting for you, okay? And then we got realistic, that finding evidence, that's the fucking twin. Like I say, they waiting to come and act crazy. And then look, there's the open relationship card. That's what they want. That's what the twin want, to drag you into some crazy shit and be able to humiliate you and dog you and do all kinds of stuff or whatever, because this person is jealous of you. Because right now, their life is fucking in shambles, all right? While you riding high. And you ain't doing nothing but getting higher and higher, okay? And they feel like, because they shit is fucked up, your shit is fucked up. Because see, this person thought they was going to come and fuck your shit up and then ride off into the fucking sunset, but that's not what happened, okay? The wheels turn, everything, the tables turn, and it was something completely different than what they thought. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, you are being protected, you are being divinely guided. You got all these beautiful things happening to you right now. And so don't take them for granted. Okay? So we got what's heartwarming. It says, what do I need to know for the future? What positives will this person bring into your life moving forward? Okay? Let's see. So we have, okay, look. This is the strongest card in the damn deck. Leo energy, the sun. This is happiness. This is the soulmate energy. This is like, you know, a family if the two of you want to have a family. It's like all the beautiful things. You're going to sit at the center of this person's world. You are going to be the thing that they love the most in this life. Okay? So it don't get no better than that. And then we got Judgment, Scorpio energy, your energy. And it's talking about second chance, a second chance at love. To get it right. That's why I said, do what you got to do, Scorpio. Do what you got to do. Don't mess this up. So we got the Crossroads card. It's talking about your person being at a crossroads. So they got certain decisions that they have to make. Then we got the recognition card. There's going to be soul recognition between the both of you. And then look, there's the moon there. So when this is going on, nobody's going to know about it. So that's why I said, shh, don't be telling them people around you what the hell's going on. Just keep it to your damn self. We got memories. It says reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. This person is looking back on the past, like I told you, doing what they can to be better. And then we've got time, waiting, cycles, moments. They waiting just like you are, okay? Let me get the cards for you. Look at there. Look at there. The stars are aligning for the two of you to come together. And look at this shit here. Knight in shining armor, okay? This person is going to be coming in exactly the way you want them to come in. So that's why you don't mess with it. Just leave it alone. Let it play out the way it's supposed to play out. Because like I said, that it may not come when you want it to, but I'm telling you, when it do show up, it's going to be right on time and it's going to be exactly what the fuck you want. Okay? So we got false connection. It says the bond may be karmic, temporary, or just meant to teach. Either way, it's not what it appeared to be. That's your twin. So we done with that type of shit, right? We done with that. And done with, look, we got infatuation. It says it feels electric, but remember, it's easy to mistake a new crush for love. Keep your heart in check while you ride the high. This is for those of you that are going to have more than two options, more than the twin and the soulmate. There may be some other people. No, you got to be discerning and figure out what this person's motives are. Okay. But like I said, your soulmate is going to stand out from everybody. Okay. People keep asking me how you going to know. Trust me, you'll know. Trust me, you'll know. Because like I said, is the minute I seen mine, the next day, I was just like, I was just drawn to them. I knew it was him when I saw him. Okay. All right. Then we got living the dream. It says living the dream isn't a solo gig. Every day feels like the best plot twist when you're with the one you love. So you and this person are going to be living the dream. So don't think motherfuckers ain't going to be peeping that and they ain't going to have a problem with it. Cause you know, that's just life, baby. You going to have people who mean you well, and you're gonna have motherfuckers that want to tear you down because they fucking miserable, okay? They going through, you know, whatever their season is, and you know, they not liking it, and they feel like because they going through what they going through, they ain't looking at the fact that they brought it on themselves. They feel like because they going through it, everybody else need to be going through it too. So we got higher wisdom. This is from Spirit. It says explore options, learn what you can, expand your horizons. Then we have cloud of unknowing, float on the clouds of the unknown, surrender to the mystery, and embrace the sacred within. Then we have divine timing again. Spirit is washing our faces with this. I'm including myself in it too. Okay. It says be patient, for some things take time to manifest fully in your life. Because like I said, when this come, this is like one of the greatest gifts you're ever going to have in this lifetime. So don't be trying to, that's like you telling Santa, you better get your fucking ass in the sled and come bring me my damn gifts. That's what that sounds like, okay? And I'm talking to myself too. That's what that sounds like. That sounds ungrateful. So we got to stop doing that and just chill, okay? Because I keep telling you, the way Spirit work, a lot of times when you act like that, they'll make it fucking take longer in order to prove a fucking point. So just zip it. And just ride. Just go with the damn flow. Okay? All right. Let's get some messages from your person. So I can get you on up out of here. Okay. So we have friend. It says we share a connection with a mutual friend or acquaintance. I told you and this person could be in the same friend group, right? Then we have network. It says there's potential for our paths to cross in the workplace or through our professional endeavors. So you could work with this person too. Okay? Let's get a few more messages. Okay, so they say you inspire them. They wonder how you feel. And then they watch your social media. Like I said, they're going through the little pobrecito. They going through during night and so they still watching your ass. So tell me, if that ain't fucking love and devotion, I don't know what is, okay? All right, so let's get some more messages. Okay, we have, I feel like I've known you all my life, yet you are so mysterious. Remember I told you there are things that this person really, really wants to talk to you about, wants to ask you about yourself. And it says, I can feel all the love you're sending me, and it's electrifying. Okay. All right. Let's get a few more. Let me get, okay, we have, I want to give you my heart so badly, but I'm afraid. So like, you know, they nervous too. Like I told you, they've been through it too. Okay. And then we have, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Okay, I'm going to do one of these. Okay, open. It says opening up. I am getting ready to say what's in my heart. I know that this is love. It's true, unconditional, and everlasting type of love. I want you to know that I'm trying to open up, but it's so hard for me to put my feelings for you into words. But I know I have to do this, and I need you to hear them. Like I said, it's not easy for them either. But they, you know, they bucking up and they doing it. So you need to melt that damn ice block, Scorpio. Those of you that got that going on. Okay, now we're going to get some romance fairies. Responsibilities, romance interrupted, duties come first. See, so you got to get yourself right before you can be in this relationship. Oh, Lord, there your twin flame recognition. You know that this soul that mirrors your own. So we're going to throw that over there. It says unexpected connection, opposites attract. Then we have workplace romance. Again, see, it says common cause, connection, all right? And then we have perfect match. It says you complete each other in the most harmonious way, all right? All right, Scorpio, hang in there. You got this. You can do this. Just let it go, let it flow, and focus on you and the things that you need to focus on. Think about how you want to show up when this person shows up in your life, how you want to be, right? You want to be so goddamn bright. You know how they tell me don't dim your light? You want to be so fucking bright that you fucking blind this person. That's the way you want to be. So in order to do that, you got to work on the things you need to work on, okay? All right, Scorpio, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Scorpio.